Hey y'all, welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach, and you will be seeing plenty of Jen in this video, I promise. Because if y'all remember correctly, she said when we get that first pumpkin off the vine, I'm gonna start decorating for fall. It's happening. She's starting to decorate for fall, but this is more of the reason why. If you're unfamiliar with walnut trees are the last to get their leaves in the spring and the first to lose their leaves in the fall. So our ground is covered with all kinds of walnut trees. So they're already starting to turn yellow and they're already starting to hit the ground, and nothing screams fall more than the leaves falling from the trees. So that, plus a little bit cooler temps, have really got us in the spirit. So the house right now is throwing up pumpkins, apples, cinnamon, nutmeg, all the smells, and she's getting all the decorations going. So we will show you that. She also rearranged the house. If you're new to the channel, Jen basically every season rearranges the living room at least, just to give it a different functionality. And right now she has nailed the cozy part, which is what everybody wants in fall. Well, with also fall, it means it's time to get the fall garden planted. So we've gotten our peas already in the ground, we had our stuff started, but now it's time to actually get stuff in our raised beds and start covering them with some netting, because we're about to be gone for quite some time doing different events and different stuff down the line. So we want to get these in the ground now so they can start growing before the deep freeze hits. Fall also means we're getting close to sweet potato time. And look at these sweet potato vines, y'all. There's an L-shaped raised bed underneath there, but you ain't gonna see it. Love how that looks. It turned out exactly how we wanted it to. We wanted it to be an eye staple in front of our house, and it sure has done it. Thank you, T-Bird. We haven't peeked yet to see what we're looking like. We still got a few, probably another month or two, maybe a month and a half before we're actually gonna start pulling them. But man, looking great. All right, we are in the garden. And so a few videos back, y'all saw me prep this bed. There was a lot of bugs, even found a snake. Now it's been sitting for a couple weeks and it is basically just non-existent with life besides worms, which is what we want. So that was the good thing. Anything that's in there seems to have moved on and moved on to probably the rest of our garden. However, they're not in here. So we're safe to plant. We've also planted our peas. Sorry, I just got done weeding. And so in here, we have all this open space on the side. We're gonna be planting a bunch of things in there as well, along with an L up there. So I gotta quit talking. It's gotta get to work because the rain's coming. All right, the beets are now planted all through this little area right here. Now we got a bunch of radishes planted on this side of the peas. Mom just got home. She's gonna help us out do some of the labels from all the teas that you all bought, which, my goodness, we'll get into that in a minute. Thank you all, that was amazing. Well, had to get in there and print out some labels for her so she can get those worked on. Had to make a wardrobe change because it is humid out here, nice and hot. I've gotten all of them laid out and spaced out. So that's cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage. So I'm gonna get all these planted, and then I think we're probably just gonna put this netting right over it immediately just to try to help with any bug pressure that we may get. But let's get them in the ground. But first, a ginormous sunflower that we have has bloomed, and that head is bigger than my head. This thing is so tall. Everything is planted. Now I'm gonna get my little braces and we'll throw this tarp back, or this little netting back over it. Shoo-wee, I'm hot. So that is now planted and completely covered up, which is great. And I've gotten all this done, so I went ahead and did a little watering because they say we were gonna get a lot of rain today. I just checked the radar, it looks like it's updated quite a bit. So I don't know if we're getting rain or not. So I wanted to go ahead and water them just a little bit, just get them a little wet. So that part is done. That is all of our major fall stuff. I still gotta get all of our lettuces and kales and all that good stuff planted. But before I head to do the mums that we have, we got some melons. So we got this big old rattlesnake watermelon that we've been watching for a while. Then some cantaloupe down here as well. And before I leave the garden, I should probably show you, we got meat chickens over here. We sure do. So they're in here, and our thought process was we want them to kill this down because we would like to make this in-ground gardening next year. So we're gonna row the world's ugliest chicken coop. Believe me, I heard you all loud and clear. It's ugly, you don't like it. But you know what, I don't care. It works for us. And all they're gonna do is they're gonna kill that square spot, and then we'll be moving them around inside this electrical fence because this will all be in-ground gardening next year. As they get a little bit bigger, we'll make sure that they're able to get in and out. Right now, I just want to keep them locked in, even though one has escaped. But again, no huge ordeal because they're covered in electrical fencing. And Rusty is their protector. Aren't you, Rusty? Rusty, you protect them? Yeah, you good protector. Now it's time to do the moans and get that one little guy back in.
Okay, so I know it's middle August, but it's almost the end of August, and we love this time of year. We love fall, we love Thanksgiving, we love Christmas, we love New Year's. So I was already in the mode to rearrange and get everything organized because we did start school, we homeschool. And so I learned from my friend Tangi at Freedom Homestead that what I was feeling was completely normal, and it's called nesting. Obviously, no children are being born and no one's being brought home. But us moms, when it becomes a new school year and you're homeschooling, you have that urge to get everything together, get it organized, get your home in order, get your pantry in order, your fridges in order, all that stuff, and just make the home more conducive to the homeschooling year. So I was already in that mode, and I figured while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and decorate for fall so that we don't have to go through this in a couple weeks. So I'm just gonna show you a few of the things that I did. So a couple weeks ago, we added this rack to this area. It's the kitchen's here, the rack's here, and then you go into the living room. So we added this rack, one, because we needed more space for our canned goods that we don't feel like taking to the basement / fruit cellar. And then I also needed space for homeschooling. So that can be moved once this starts filling up with more food. But for now, it's kind of serving both purposes. So I got all their homeschool books here. This is where everything stays organized. This is where they grab what they need. Books go in that little cart. Art supplies for art class. So all of that's together, and the way that it's supposed to be. It might not look the most organized, but it is. They know where their stuff is. They know what to grab, and it's convenient to have it right there. We were doing homeschool here. This is also where Zach works. Also where we eat all of our meals. So that just wasn't the most convenient. And then like when my mom's here to help us and she's working too, it's just not enough room. So I wanted to get them off of this table for homeschool, which allowed me to decorate. So I put together this beautiful bouquet of fall flowers, got my pumpkins out, and it just looks very homey. So for the biggest change, this couch was against that window. This couch stayed. But I wanted to bring this couch over because I desperately need a desk. I have to sit on the couch and do all my office work, Etsy work, all that stuff, and it's just not ideal. And then I have to sit at the table when they're homeschooling because they need me. And there wasn't enough room for all of that. So I've got the couch here now, and then we got the desk that was upstairs with the Mac computer, and we put it here on this window so that I can work here, and I can also be here for the kids, and I can also see out the beautiful window, look at the garden, look at the store when there's people here, see if anybody needs me. And then the kids are going to be homeschooling here now. So I know that's coffee table, and you're probably thinking that's crazy, that's not going to be comfortable, but it's much bigger. They'll have room to spread out, room for laptops, room for books. And then we went and got them these beanbag Big Joe chairs, so that's what they're going to sit in. They love them. They think they're really comfortable. They hold them up tall so they can be at their computers. They can also reach their books and be able to write while sitting up straight and having good posture. Raylan's is over there. She's got all her baby stuff. That's her corner that she puts all her stuff. So yeah, they're going to be homeschooling here now with their chairs, their computers, couch, our couch, and then the desk. I can be right here with them. I can do my work. We can be out of Zach's way because he'll be over there at the table, and I think it will just be much more organized, better for me that I don't have to sit on the couch and do my work, and I can still be here for them. So there will be much more fall decor that comes, but that's the start of it. I'm happy with it for now. It makes me feel happy. We also went and bought about every fall scented candle that you could possibly find. And we got those little fall scented plug-in things because I love those. They're better than candles, they last longer, and you know, it's just kind of a more economical way to do things. So the house smells like a pumpkin factory threw up in here, and that makes us very happy. Zach is on board as well. He loves fall. It might be crazy, but it's what we did.
How about that house? She's ball ready, isn't she? Let me know if y'all are starting to decorate, because I know everybody's starting to get into the mood for those cooler temps, the leaves falling in pretty colors. But are you all at the same time as us, or do you wait a while? I've gotten the mums done, which I'm about to go show you, but she has a sweet tooth, I guess you would almost say, or a sweet spot in her heart for pothos. So pothos are these guys, and so it came in one pot, this pot. I split it into 3. I probably could have split it into more. But just a few little more houseplants for her to put in the house. All right, and down here are 8 mums. So you can tell they are just now starting to get their blooms ready. So this will be really colorful. Hopefully by the time we have our pressure canning class in just a few weeks. So that'll be exciting. We're just trying to pretty up the store for fall. All right, hopefully y'all are still with us. It's been a wild, fun Sunday. Now it's getting close to dinner time, and we have a connection with fall of soups, pizzas, wings, kind of bar food, to be honest with you. I think a lot of it has to do with football Sundays. We're not in football Sundays just yet, even though there's preseason on. But we're just kind of in that mood, so we're just going to keep flowing with it. So I'm going to get the air fryer out, and we're going to make some wings.
Leftover chicken.
That'd be good. All right, wings are in, and then by golly, what are you doing?
We are making some homemade pizzas.
Yeah, buddy.
To go with our wings.
This is going to be pretty fantastic, babe.
Yes. I'm going to start shredding some cheese.
Okay.
We've got sharp cheddar in here.
Shouldn't it be mozzarella?
I have mozzarella too.
I mean, I feel like it's just mozzarella to pizza, so I think so. That's a lot of sauce.
Sauce.
As long as you want it started. What a Sunday. That dinner was fantastic.
Yes.
Made me really excited for fall.
Very good wings. And we've been following it up all day. So unfortunately it's going to get hot again, but in our hearts, that's where we are.
Yeah,
that's where we'll stay.
I told them that the walnuts, because they lose the leaves, it gives us a false fall here, which everybody gets a false fall, it seems like. But just all those leaves falling just really gets you into the mood, which is a good mood. We've had a really good day. When you're in good mood, you get stuff done.
Right.
So the fall garden is 95% planted. We got the decorations all up. The kids just went to Awanas. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Awanas. So that was a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of folks. Got to see some familiar faces. And it was just an overall really good day. Again, thank you all so much for the teas and spices interest. I mean, your all's demand was by far mind-blowing. I know it kind of sounds crazy, but it also stressed us out a little bit because we felt bad because everything sold out like the next day after the video. So people going to watch the video on Sunday were like, where is everything? Like, all right, we're sorry. Now we know. We get it, right? That was a great first launch. So we have already got more in the works. We promise we will get it. Again, it's going to be a little delayed just because we then have to get everything packaged, is what I'm trying to get at. We have to get everything lined up and ready again so we can get them out to y'all so much. But thank you all.
Yes, very much.
It was awesome. But y'all, if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
We love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy fall.
Happy fall.